And I feel like I have my online life and then I have my real life. And honestly, my online life has been, I don't even know why I keep doing this. Like, I don't know why I keep, like, why? I don't even, like, I don't know why I keep, I don't know. But my online life has been stressing me out since like May. No, like April. My online life has been April, but I can't seem to get rid of or terminate or pull back from pull back from like online stuff. I don't know. It's kind of an addiction. I don't know. I'm very and the thing is that I'm not even on debate TikTok really at all anymore. So I don't know why really at all anymore. I don't know why I still feel like stress from like um like that the community. I mean, I do know why, but like I don't know why I keep allowing myself to feel like this stress. And I don't know why I don't just like to feel like this stress. I don't know why I don't just like I don't know. I just don't know why I'm like letting myself continue to feel stress and anxiety over like letting myself continue to feel stress and over things that I feel like I shouldn't be. So that's where I'm at currently. Things that I feel like I shouldn't be. That's where I'm at. I don't know. I might turn on. I think I would have to restart if I wanted to turn on a debate prompt. I just went and found like whatever background I had in my camera roll, honestly. So that's why this pink background. I just went and found. So that's why this pink background that has like holes in it is up. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I just need to yeah, I don't know. Honestly, talk. I need to talk so that way I don't like spiral in my own mind. So I need to talk, whether that be debate or yapping or whatever. Yeah, I know. The comments on that video are just whatever. No, the comments on that video are just something else. It's extra. It's very extra. Extra. Yeah. Leah. Yeah, I agree with you, Leah. Okay. I don't know. Should I debate? If so, what about something that is not gonna piss me off more than I already am? So, like, no abortion debates, because those always piss me off. So, like, no abortion debate. I also like I also like I don't know. False allegations, that might piss you off too. Yeah, that one will probably frustrate me as well. I don't know. Piss you off too. Yeah, that will, unfortunately, God. I'm honestly just, I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired. I'm tired of like, I'm honestly just, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just really like fucking exhausted from like, class and like real life stuff and like online stuff. Real life stuff. I've been like, crashing out since like April of this year. So give me just a second. I'm gonna go look at my camera roll for a background. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, hold on. I'm still looking for a background. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need to be careful about what I'm clicking on here. I've so much shit that's like kind of relatively like private stuff in my camera roll. That's a good topic. Jesus. I don't know what I want to put up. Just put this up because it's easy. Your phone is glitching? Yeah, it might. I don't know. Yes, B money, it's all men. Yep, that's what the prompt says. Yes, B money, that's what the prompt says. It is very much all men, so that very much all men, so that is in fact what the prompt says. I might there was a time where this used to be fun, like debating and stuff, and like coming online coming online used to be like actually kind of enjoyable. And honestly, every time I log onto my fucking phone, it's just incredibly like stressful. So it's kind of crazy how things can just change. Like something can go from like being one of like your favorite things to do to like something that you kind of hate in a way. And like since I don't really go live anymore, I don't get a lot of opposition. So it just kind of makes me hate going live even more, because then I'll go live expecting like the opposition that I used to get, and it's just not the same. And like it's just not the same. It's lonely now. It's more lonely. It's lonely now. It's more lonely. And it just feels like it just feels more like, yeah, I guess like lonely is the word compared to like, I don't know, a year ago or so going live. But it's, I don't know. But I just really don't like find it enjoyable anymore going live. Like I really only what live social and what account? Oh my fucking god. I'm screenshotting that chat. Do you know what you have the recording? Can you send that to my Discord? I'm screenshotting that chat. You have the recording? Can you send that to my Discord? Do you have my Discord? Yeah, honestly, just like if anyone like takes any recordings of that individual, just go ahead and send them to me, because this is the first time I'm hearing about that. So, if you want to go ahead and send that to me, I think my Discord is this. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. So if you could send that to me, social. So if you could send that to me on my Discord. So if you could send that to me, social, on my Discord, I would really appreciate it. Like, how long ago was like the other day? How long ago was like the other day? Was that like, because that does stress me out. Was that like, because that does stress me. I'm waiting for social to respond. Sorry. I think they're still here. But yeah, if you want to send that to my account, I'm waiting for social. But yeah, account on Discord. But yeah, if you want to send that to my account on Discord, I would really appreciate it. And if you could, yeah, no, it's okay. And maybe like tell, me how long ago it was, because the other day just means a lot of different things. So yeah, that's so funny. It was literally just 4 or 5 days. Was it on TikTok, social? It was on TikTok that you saw this? Yeah, saw this? Yes, great. That's in comments, right? It's very, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, to be honest, but yeah, if you want to send that to me, for sure, feel free. I don't know. Yeah, if you want to send that to me. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet, but yeah, that's really funny because I was just talking about that person. Wow, no opposition again. Because I was just talking about that. Wow. Yeah, this is why I don't go live anymore. This is partly why I don't do this anymore. Oh yeah, no, you're good, social. You're good. This is partly why I don't do this anymore because I don't get opposition anymore. I have no community really that comes in here anymore, and so it's like, what's the point? What's the point of doing this? You know what? Like that person that you mentioned in the comments, social. You guys can go ahead and blame him for the complete dismantlation of me going live. Honestly, you can go ahead and blame that. So, you can, feel free to blame them for that. But to blame them. You do that. Well, that's good, I guess. Speaking of that person, like, bro, I'm just like, I don't even know. Like, I really don't know. I don't know. You were boring. I don't care. Thank you, Daniel. Daniela. Or Daniel. I don't know. Honestly, there's really like there's really no point to be being live. I'm probably gonna shut the live off. Because I was gonna try to get off. Really no point to be being live. I'm probably opposition, but I don't think that people I like Donovan Baltimore wants to come up. I don't think that that's gonna be productive, but we'll see.
Hello?
Yeah, you sound like a child. Okay. Yeah, so that's Donovan Baltimore. We'll see.
Hello?
Like a child. Okay. Yeah, so that's Donovan Baltimore, everyone. Let's see. Shot. What's up?
I'm here to talk about the prompt.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I disagree with the fact how I just feel like why do we have the need to be divisive, right? Like what talk about the prompt.
Okay, what do you
Agree with the fact how I just feel like why do we want to blame all men? Like why is it that we're attacking men all of a sudden?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you guys like sexually assault and stalk and harass.
Why do we want to blame all men? Like why is it that we're attacking men all of a sudden?
Maybe it's because you guys like sexually assault and stalk and harass and hurt women.
But what do you mean you guys? Who's you guys?
The male population.
Never done anything to anybody.
Well, that's great, but your species is the population.
Never done anything to anybody.
Well, that's the one who does it to people.
We're the same species. I don't get it.
You have a dick. I don't have a dick.
No, but we're still Homo sapien. We're both Homo. We're the same species. I don't get it.
A dick.
No, but we're still Homo sapien. We're both Homo sapiens.
Sure, but men act like animals, so that's what I'm gonna treat men like animals until they can start behaving like human beings. Human beings don't go around sexually assaulting women, hurting women, violating women. They don't do that. That's what an animals. Human beings don't go around sexually violating women. They don't do that. That's what an animal does.
But not all men do that. That's the thing. That it's only some men, and like it's not all men
Right. But
do that. That's the thing. That it's only some men, and like I,
right. But a good like portion of you guys do. So until you guys can get it together, like right. But a good like portion of you guys until you guys can get it, it's all of you. Until it's a very small percentage of you, it's going to be all of you.
I don't understand. Like, isn't how is this not a form of discrimination or sexism? Even at this, to this,
It's all of you. Until it's a very small percentage of you, it's going to be all of you.
is this not a form of discrimination or sexism? Even at this, to this point, I don't understand that.
Because women's safety matters more than men's hurt feelings.
No, I'm just saying, like, to paint like men to be all like predators and
Men's hurt feelings.
no paint like men to be all like predators and that we're all raping women. I've
I
never done
don't think
anything
all of
like
you
that.
guys
Not even
are. A good portion of you guys are.
no, but you're saying that we're all held like to blame, right? Like that's what you're saying is that I've
I
never done
don't think
anything
all of
like
you
that.
guys
Not even
are.
no, but you're saying that we're all held like to blame, right? We're all guilty of this.
Well, yeah, if you're not calling it out, if you're not actively dismantling SA culture, if you're not actively participating, well, yeah, if you're not calling it out, if you're not dismantling SA culture, if you're not actively participating in like ending a patriarchal and misogynistic society, then yeah, you are contributing.
How is it a what? How is there? Are we supporting a misogynistic society? In what way?
I mean, look at the president.
How is it a what? How is there? In what way?
I mean, look at the president of the United States. He reeks of misogyny. The amount of misogynistic things that that man has said is astronomical. Of misogyny, the amount of misogynistic things that that man has said. And he's the president of the United States. He's the representation. And he's the president of the United States of our country. Whenever people outside of the US think of the US, they think of him and they think of his action of our country. Whenever people outside of the US think of and they think of his actions and his values. And so he is the face of our country. And so the fact that a man who is so misogynistic and his values and of our country. And so misogynistic was elected very much screams that the people who elected him don't care about misogyny or was elected very much that the people who elected him don't care about misogyny or sexual assault or being a criminal or being a felon or fraud, all of those things as well.
I thought he lost the popular vote.
Or fraud.
I thought he lost the popular vote.
No, he didn't lose the popular vote this time around. He lost it the last 2 times, but this time around he won the popular vote.
I mean, so are you saying like, do you have a boyfriend?
No, why?
Like, do you want a boyfriend or like how far? Because I've known women that became lesbian, right? And then due to this, it's all men prompt. Like, they said that they became lesbian actually. Like after the it's all men and research became lesbian, right? And then due to this, it's all men prompt. They became lesbian actually. Like after the it's all men and research and everything. Like women are literally going lesbian. Like this prompt is it's encouraging lesbian activity.
I mean, okay.
It's
I mean, okay. Are you anti-lesbian activity?
no, I'm just saying that the rate of like just based on my experience, more women are actually going to the other side because they dislike men. Like their distaste for men is so great that they don't want to even date men anymore.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Like the men need to step up and be better. For sure.
Well, I was asking if that's you.
I'm not gonna like settle for somebody who
If that's you.
I'm not gonna like who is lesser than me and who cannot give me what I want. So for me personally, like I'm not gonna settle for somebody. So I'm not gonna be with somebody me and who cannot give me what I like. I'm not gonna settle for somebody. So I'm not gonna be with somebody if they show me like red flags. So I'm not with anybody currently because I haven't currently found anyone who hasn't shown me red flags that need to be addressed. And if they didn't fix those red flags, which they didn't, that's why I'm no longer with shown me red flags that they didn't fix those red flags, which they didn't, that's why I'm no longer with these people, right? They were cut off. So
My question was answered somewhat.
we're cut off.
My question was answered somewhat, I would say, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad.
My question was answered somewhat.
I'm glad. Okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Who hate me from people who are, supposed to be like friends slash like on my side, whatever. I really cannot fucking take it anymore. Genuinely cannot do it. I really cannot fucking take it anymore. Genuinely cannot do it. So like if if that's you, like big fuck you, big fuck you. I'm like big fuck you, big fuck you. I'm genuinely tired of it. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the invalidation. So I'm just genuinely tired of bullshit. I'm tired of so I'm just genuinely tired of it. The people who I'm talking about know who they are. Anyone who doesn't like me sits on the Reddit, yaps about me, yaps about the other person, like, the individual from April slash like March and May. You know who we're talking, the individual from April slash like March. You know who we're talking about. It starts with a B. If like just like to anyone who's ever invalidated that, like I'm genuinely just like I'm gonna start cutting people off for that. I really am. It starts today. It starts today. This is just my PSA. It does start today. So starts it starts today. It starts today. This is just my PSA. So starts like right now, moving forward. I'm just gonna block people. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, I don't care how close or like if we're friends or if we were friends or if we were close, if we weren't close, like, or like if we're friends, if we were close, if we weren't close, like, I don't care. I'm gonna block all of everyone that I got from these people. Fuck you all, like both of you. Fuck you all, like both of you. Fuck the fucking Texas fucking DA office for not fuck you all, like both of you. Texas fucking DA office for not allowing down. So I'm gonna like say F you from now on. Yeah, this is my fucking crash out and this is like my cutoff. Like I am done. I've taken enough invalidation from people. So this is the cutoff starting now. I don't give a fuck. I am done. I've taken enough invalidation. This is the cutoff starting now. I no longer care. If you invalidate me regarding this individual again, like, you know what? This has been a buildup of so much invalidate me regarding this individual. Like, you know what? This has been a validation. So and I'm allowed to fucking speak on it. I'm allowed to speak on the invalidation. I am. And I don't have to feel guilty or bad about, and I'm allowed to fucking speak on the invalidation. I am about it at all. I don't. I don't have to feel that way. So I don't. But yet, I'm sure when I get off about it at all, I don't. I'm sure when I get off this live, there's going to be individuals mad at me for speaking about the invalidation, but it really is just too much. It really is, because I really can't take it anymore. I really fucking can't. I genuinely cannot do it anymore. And I'm not a stalker anymore. I'm not. So again, big F you to anyone who's ever done that. Big F you to the people who don't like me, who are on the left, or who claim to be on the left, who don't like me, who are on the left, who fucking invalidated what I went through. Fuck you to like, who fucking invalidated, all of the people who don't like me, who aren't on the left, who invalidated it. Fuck you to all of the people who, took this individual's side. Fuck you to just, fuck you to anyone who allowed this abuse to take place. Yeah. I'm done with it. I really fucking am. And today was the straw that broke the camel's back. Because it's just like, it's enough's enough. So, just putting that PSA out there, because I don't want to do it anymore. I don't. This individual that I'm speaking of, this individual genuinely made my life horrendous, and I get that, Grace. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. Like, apparently, your stalker, yeah, I don't know. Apparently, fucking contacting your rapist is just, it's not that bad though. Like, it's not that bad though. Like, they're fucking contacting, it's not that bad though. We're stalkers. It's not that bad. Apparently them contacting your school and trying to ruin your life and contacting your job, that bad. Apparently, and trying to ruin your life, your place of work, not that bad though. Like, not as bad as like some people though. Like, not that bad though. Like, not them like releasing information, private information. Like, yeah, not like, guys, why like, wow, it's just not as bad. My bad, guys, my bad. It's just not as bad. I didn't know that like people who aren't in that situation could make that judgment, but apparently so. Apparently that situation could make that, apparently fucking so. Apparently people are allowed to make that judgment, even though you haven't been the victim of this person. So I very much invite you to do me a big fucking favor, and even though you haven't been the victim, invite you to do me a big, I very much invite you to go be this person's next victim, and then come back to me and let me know how it goes. To go be this person's next victim and let me know how it goes. Genuinely, because no, like, I really can't take the fucking invalidation anymore. Like, I can't do it. I can't. The invalidation comes from, no, like, I really, like, I can't do it. Everywhere. It comes from everywhere. It doesn't just come from people who hate me. It comes from people on the left. It comes from people who allegedly, like, everywhere. It comes from everywhere. From people on the left. It comes from people, like, care. It comes from people who say that they want to help, like, the police, right? It comes from people who like the police, right? Like, you know, then like the invalidation comes from them, and like the stupid ass questions comes from them, and it comes from like your boss. Whenever your boss is like the police, right? It comes from them, and it comes from, well, why don't you just stop doing TikTok? And it comes from like just every fucking person. It comes from every person who tells you you're inviting harm by speaking about what this person did to you. It comes from every person who just is like says all of this crazy shit, and it's like, do you guys want me to fucking like says all of this crazy shit? What do you guys want me to do? Do you guys want me to do a backflip off a 10-story building? Do you want me to, like, what do I want me to do a backflip? All I have to do to prove that, like, this immensely fucked me up. Do I have to go to a fucking mental ward before people give a fuck? Do I have to write a note? Is that what it is? Do I have to write a fucking note and, like, make a plan? Is that what it is? Give a fuck? Do I have to write a note and like make a plan? Cause like genuinely, it's just fucking insane. It really fucking is. And today was the fucking straw. It's just fucking insane. Today was the fucking straw that broke the camel's back. So, yeah, like today was the fucking straw. And I don't know. I feel like I try my best not to be a bad person. I've been a bad person for the past couple of months. I've been a bad friend to a lot of people. I've been like super I've been a bad friend to a lot. I've been like super self-centered to like, you know, to friends, and like I understand why they're mad at me. I really do. I really do. To like, you know, to friends. I really do. I really do. But that doesn't excuse the fucking invalidation regarding my I really do excuse the fucking invalidation regarding my stalker. It just doesn't. And like it doesn't. And I try my best. It just doesn't. To be a good person, even though recently it feels like I've been just not a great person, and I feel like I've caused a lot. Recently it feels like I've been not a great person, and I feel like I've caused a lot of problems, and I definitely have a lot of things that I need to work on. Not a great person, and I feel like I've caused a lot of things that I need to work on. I need a therapist. That's problem number fucking one. But like the invalidation at this point is just too much. It is just too much. So yeah, this is my semi-calm crash out because it's just too much. But and like I don't even know what the point of like I don't even know like why like invalidation has to be said. I don't. Like, you can tell me that I'm a bad person without invalidating me. You can tell me that I fucked up without like invalidating me. You can tell me that I did something that hurt you or another person without invalidating my me that I did something that hurt a person without stalker situation. You can do that. So, and then like to get frustrated with the fact that you can do that. Like to get the fact that I respond to that part of it, but I haven't responded to the entirety of it. Like, don't invalidate me then. Don't fucking invalidate part of it, but I haven't. Don't invalidate me. It's that easy. Don't invalidate me if you want me to focus on the bigger issue. Because I do want to focus on the bigger issue. I'm mad that like the invalidation fucking happened. Validate me if you want me to focus on the bigger issue. I'm mad that like because like now I can't stop thinking about the invalidation that took place. And it's just the way that my brain works. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, it's the way that my brain works. I think about the invalidation that took place. That my brain works. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, have to, like, if I feel like, it's just what I respond to first. I respond to the invalidation, and then I respond to the things. If I feel onto the things after. And so, like, just don't invalidate me then. Like, it's really that easy. It's really that easy. Just don't say shit that's invalidating. Don't do it. And then you don't have to worry about me hyper-focusing on the invalidation. And you know what? It's not even just a hyper-focus on the fucking invalidation. It's more than that, because it's not even just a hyper-focus fucking invalidation. This has come from so many different people, whether they wanted to or not, whether they intentionally wanted to invalidate me or not. Like, I've been invalidated by so many people who care about the situation, who unintentionally invalidated me. Unintentionally. But that all still adds up. All of it still fucking validated me. Unintentionally adds up. Every single ounce of invalidation in regards to this situation, and honestly, adds up. Every single, in regards to this situation, regards to my fucking ex-boyfriend as well, it all adds up. Like, my fucking ex-boy adds up. Like, all of it. And unfortunately, my stalker and my ex-boyfriend, who's also a rapist, are adds up. Like, and my ex-boyfriend, who's also intertwined now. So it's like all intertwined, and it's all this one big, like, fucking PTSD fucking trauma fest now. And so it's just like all of this invalidation at some point is gonna add PTSD fucking trauma fest. Validation at some point is gonna add up and fucking, like, break a person. Like, so forgive me if, you know, I'm fucking hyper focusing on the break a person. I'm fucking hyper focusing on the invalidation, or maybe just don't invalidate me when it comes to, like, the person who stalked me for months and months and months. I'm fucking hyper focusing on the, maybe just don't invalidate me when me for months and months and months and months and did a whole bunch of insane shit to me. And genuinely made my life, and did a whole bunch of, and genuinely made my life a living fucking hell. Probably one of the worst fucking things I've been through in a very long time. Maybe just don't invalidate it. And then don't one of the worst fucking things I've been through, and just don't invalidate it. And then don't gaslight me into acting as if what, like you had just said, wasn't invalidating. Maybe just don't invalidate it. And then isn't invalidating. Maybe don't do that. Like, so yeah. I don't know if he's still at it. Makeup. This is just me, like, fucking, yeah. I don't know if he's still at it. Just freaking out at this point, because I really cannot deal with the invalidation. And it comes from so many people. Again, sometimes it is not intentional, but it still hurts, even if it's not intentional. Thank you, social. Even if it's not intentional, it does still hurt. Not intentional, but if it's not intentional, it does still hurt. Like, whenever a close friend told me, like, on live, said that I had no stalkers, a close friend told, like, my fucking God, let me bang my head into a fucking wall. And, you know, I just had to sit there and pretend like it's all fine. Like, a fucking wall. And, you know, I just had, yeah, it's fine. Like, it's fine though. Like, they didn't mean it like that. And then, like, in my brain, I have to justify it. And then people around me are telling me, like, no, that actually, like, wasn't, like, they didn't mean it like that. And then people around me are telling me, like, you know, a great thing to say. And, like, I don't think they meant it like that, but you can definitely feel a certain type of way about it. And, like, that's okay. And so, like, even just, like, things like that, like, people who don't mean to invalidate, but they do, it just all adds up. It really does. And again, like, so many people to invalidate, but they do, And again, like, people have invalidated me on this specific thing since the fucking beginning that it is too much at this point. On this specific thing that it is too much at this point. It is. So when you tell me that, like, this individual is, like, not, like, it's just so, it's so fucking, it is too much at this point. It not, like, it's insane to me. It really just is. Like, this person, the only reason that they've stopped is because they ran out of information. That's it. They've stopped is because that's literally it. The only reason why they stopped was because they ran out of info. And I'm sure that this person, that's literally it. The only they ran out of info. Person probably still thinks about me frequently. I know he still fucking thinks about me frequently because a couple of fucking weeks ago, you know, like I literally fucking thinks about me frequently because I literally got a fucking letter in my fucking email where he was telling me prepare to be sued in my fucking email. So I know that this man still thinks about me. I know that he still fucking would try to do everything in his power to make my life an absolute living fucking hell. And, like, it's just fucking insane to me that that's still being invalidated. And it's just, it comes to a point where it is too much. It comes to a fucking point where I can't do it anymore. Comes to a fucking point. And it's just really frustrating. And point where I can't do it anymore. Frustrating. And it's just a lot. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just a lot. And honestly, it hurts the most when it comes from people who, like, you care about and who either don't intentionally try to invalidate you or they do, you know, either way. And it hurts the most when it comes from those people because those people are supposed to be, like, the people in your corner. And again, like, I know that I've been a bad friend and a bad person the last, like, for a while, to, like, some people. I know that. Like, you think I don't know that? I'm aware. Spent, like, a fucking shit ton of hours being told that I'm a bad friend, like, not that long ago. So yeah, I'm aware. A shit ton of hours and, like, not that long ago. So yeah, I guys, I'm aware, I got it, but you don't have to invalidate me. You don't have to do that to, like, prove a point. You don't. You actually don't. You actually don't. You really don't. Don't have to invalidate me. You don't. You actually don't. So it's just unnecessary and I'm just frustrated by it and I don't have anyone else to talk to about it. So I'm just frustrated by it and I could go write in my journal about it, but that doesn't really feel as satisfying as, like, talking about it and, like, talking through the feelings that I'm having. And honestly, this is been a long-going issue. The invalidation regarding this situation has been a long-going issue. It's not just, like, from tonight. This isn't just, like, from today, like, oh, I'm tweaking because one person invalidated me. No, it's a multitude of different little situations of invalidation, and it's just insanely frustrating to deal with. So yeah, and it's just insanely frustrating to deal with. So yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, and I, like, yeah, and I, like, and then, like, people don't get it, like, people don't understand why, like, people just don't get it, people don't get it, like, why I feel invalidated, people don't understand why, like, people understand it, and it really just sucks having to stand it and just explain myself over and over and over and over again and, like, I don't know, over and over again and, like, Oh, thanks, makeup. Sorry, I'm like not reading the comments. Not reading the comments. I don't know who those people are. I'm not letting y'all up. So sorry. No. I don't know. Anyways, so that's just like my rants about that. And like, honestly, you guys don't even fucking understand. Like, you guys. Oh, that's just like my rants about that. And honestly, you guys don't even know. Like, you guys obviously know, like, you know, this individual, my stalker, he obviously know, like, my stalker, he. You guys know what he did, but like, you don't know like how much of like my stalker, he, you don't know like how much impact that had on me. And I mean, maybe some of you guys do, like if you were in the era, if you were there for like the lives where I would get on and not be were in the era, if you were there able to do anything except fucking like cry, like that was largely because of Bobby. Like there were other factors as well, but that was largely because of him. Oh shit, I said his name. Oops, my bad. He's gonna send me another cease and desist. His name. Oops, my, like, damn. It's just fucking comical at this point. And then it's like, bro, and then you know what else it is? I'm tired of being told, like, damn. What else it is? You know what else it is? I'm tired of being told, just block him. Just block this. Just block that. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. So easy. So easy to say. It's really so easy for you guys to say that, but like you also don't have anxiety and you don't like you don't understand that like that's the only way I feel fucking in control of this situation is knowing what is being sent to my email, and that like that's the only way I feel is knowing what is being said about me by this person in chats, on lives, etc. He doesn't do those anymore, but you know what I mean. And like knowing that I have the power to talk about this individual whenever I fucking want to. That's the only thing that whenever I fucking want to. That's the only thing that I have over this person is knowing that I know what they're sending me and knowing that I can speak about what they like is knowing that and knowing that I can have done to me. But no, people just keep telling me, stop talking about it and it'll go away. And stop like, people just keep telling me, and stop like, just block their email, just block this, but just block that. Like, it, like, wow, okay. And stop like, it, like, why should I have to do that? Like, that's the one part of, like, that's the 1 ounce of control I have over this individual. The 1 ounce. And then I'm being told, like, no, that's the wrong thing. You shouldn't speak on them because they're just going to come back and keep doing it. Like, I don't know. Okay. And, like, oh, got it. Okay. Like, cool. It's, I don't know what else more they can do at this point. Like, I mean, damn, like, find out more of my information. Okay, like, it's just, I want to bang my head into a wall when someone says that. Just block them. You just block, just, I want to bang my, you just block the person who's been harassing you for however long, and then we'll see, like, I wouldn't say that to you. Like, do you know what I mean? Who's been harassing you for however long, and then we'll see. I hate when people say that to me. Like, I wouldn't say that to you. I wouldn't invalidate you, even though I may think that. I hate when people say that to me. Like, I wouldn't invalidate you. If you having beef with this one person is fucking irrational and stupid, I wouldn't invalidate you for that. I would side-eye you in my head. I wouldn't say that to you. I wouldn't invalidate you for that. You to like prove a point. So I'm just like, you know, I'm just like in you to like prove a point. You know, I'm just like in And this is like my crash out, I guess. This is just like, honestly, this is like my crash out. This is just like, honestly, this is what happens when somebody is invalidated for the last 6 months. Honestly, the last happens when somebody is for the last 3 years more than anything. I've been invalidated on a variety of traumatic incidents. And so I don't know what to do at this point. And at this point, like, other than speak on it, because again, that's the only power I have left. The only power I have left in regards to this person is speaking on them. There's nothing else I can do. The police aren't gonna give a fuck. The police won't give a fuck until I'm either like, you know, speaking on them. Gonna give a fuck. The police won't give a fuck until I'm physically injured or end up like in a fucking box somewhere, chopped up into a bunch of little pieces by this individual in a fucking chopped up into a bunch of little. The police don't give a fuck. They never did. Then it's like, you know, like, you can't even get a fucking protective order against somebody who's cyber stalking you. And then it's like a protective order against somebody who's like, you can't do that. And you can't like get an order that tells them to not contact you because, you know, again, you can't do that. And because, you know, again, they don't give a fuck until these people find you and physically hurt you. So they don't care about that. So I can't do that because, you know, again, they don't get people find you and that already tried twice, actually tried twice. Thank you. You know, they don't give a fuck about that already tried twice. Oh, and then when you do get like raped, they don't give a fuck about that either. They don't care about that either. They don't give a fuck about whenever you get raped. Like, don't even. Oh, and then when you do get like raped, they don't give either. They don't give a fuck about when try to report that. They don't give a fuck. Like, you can literally have, you know, screenshots of admissions. You could have evidence. You could have DNA. Like, you can literally have you could have evidence. You could have DNA. You could have all of it. You could have a fucking witness saying, I witnessed this happen, and they're still gonna not care. They're still gonna not care. So it's just like, again, gonna not care. Again, invalidation on top of invalidation on top of invalidation. Like, the whole last 3 years of my life has just been a fucking fuck fest of invalidation. A fuck fest of invalidation, guys, and I just can't do it anymore. I really can't do it anymore. I can't. So if that means like I have to fucking delete like fucking Discord, I will delete Discord. If that means I have to block motherfuckers who continue to invalidate me, I guess I have to block motherfuckers who continue to invalidate me on like the, you know, my stalker and other bigger issues as well. If that means that I just have to, like, I don't even know. I don't know. But I will start doing it because it's just not okay. And I don't know. But I just anymore at this point. And I don't know. And I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't really know how I got here. I don't know how I got. I don't know. I don't really know how I got here to the place that I'm at. Like, I feel like everything was fine. Like, guys, I'm not reading your fuck ass comments. Like, I'm scrolling through them right now, but I'm not reading them as you type them. So if you're typing something, like, I'm scrolling through them right now, fuck ass shit out, I'm not reading it. I'm not. So good luck, besties. I'm not reading your shit. I'm briefly glancing, and that's it. I don't know. And then, like, I don't know. It's just, no. And then, like, I don't know. Oh, thanks, makeup. Yeah, I'll definitely let you up at some point. after I'm done with like this rant. Oh, thanks, makeup. Yeah, I'll definitely after I'm done with like this rant. I don't know. Like I don't think that I would have the balls to ever like do something to myself. I'm also I have too much to ever so I have too much anxiety for that. But like this fucking fucker literally like he made me like want to, you know, be done. Again, I have severe anxiety. So I wouldn't do anything because my anxiety prevents me from doing anything like that, I think. I don't know. So I wouldn't anxiety prevents me from doing anything like that. Maybe my impulsivity would make me, but like I don't think I'm at that point yet. So don't worry. But I'm just like trying to explain that like this person, I don't think I'm at that point yet. So don't explain that like this person made me want to like be done. Like clock out, like we're gone, we're done. And honestly, like explain that like this person clock out, like we're gone, we're done. That, you know, kind of like lonely, isolated feeling hasn't really gone away, and it's still kind of there. It's not as bad now, but it's still there, and it's still like isolating and lonely, like gone away, and it's still kind of there, and it's still like having to deal with just a stalker, a cyber stalker, and like no one gets it. No one gets it. Like when I just a stalker, a cyber one, no one gets it. Like whenever I talk about this to other people, like whenever I talk about it with my boss, or whenever I talk about it with the fucking one, no one gets it. Like when with my boss, or whenever I talk about it with the fucking police, or talk about it with the people who are doing the protective order, or anyone in my real life, like they don't get it. They're like, oh, it's like a cyber stalker, or like you can just tell, like they don't get it. Hell, like the look on their face, like, oh, like it's not that bad, it's just online. Okay? Like, you know, like you can just tell that they like don't care. And you can tell that, and by like tell that they like don't care. My boss, I don't actually mean my boss. I mean somebody who is just like, you can just tell, you know, boss. I mean you can just tell, you know what I mean? Like you can just tell when somebody thinks you're crazy. And like every time I try to explain this to people, that's how I feel. You can just tell, you know, like every time I feel, so I've just stopped explaining it to people. And I've really stopped talking about it. Like I talked about it a little bit, but not a lot. Like not a lot of people know that this happened. So it's just very like, it's very isolating knowing that like at any time this motherfucker could pop up again, knowing that like at any and cause like make my life a living hell, and like no one even knows about it. Like last semester, whenever I was going through all of this, the majority of like this happening, nobody knew about any of this. No one in my real life. I was nobody knew. No one in my real life. I was begging my boyfriend at the time to let me hang out with him, and to like focus and prioritize me, because I was let me hang out with him, and to like focus and prioritize having a shit day because this person who was stalking me was being fucking insane and just causing me so much mental person who was stalking me fucking insane, like mental health issues, and doing so many things to me. And I would ask my boyfriend like at the time to and doing so many things to me like at the time to prioritize me and to hang out with me. And like I was telling him I was having a bad day, and like I was like crying in my bed, like asking him like, can we like at the time to I was like crying and like hang out, and he'd be like, no, like I'm playing my video games. Like, wow, thank you for that. Like, and then there was like no, there was just a lack of like, there was just I felt like there was a lack of emotional support, just because a lack of, because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, because a lot of people made videos, a lot of people did behind the I don't know how to explain it. Did behind the scenes stuff. A lot of people really helped with this individual, but I guess I felt very isolated, because in my real life with this individual, very isolated, because in my real life I had no one who could give me emotional support for like what was happening. And then like I don't know, I felt like I wasn't really getting a whole lot of emotional support. Like deep emotional support, like emotional, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like beyond surface level, like I'm sorry that's happening to you. Beyond that, you know what I mean? Like beyond that, like you know what I mean? Like beyond surface to you, beyond that, you know what I mean? Like somebody who you can actually like really vent to. Like I just felt like I kind of lacked that in person, and kind of online too, here and there, vent to. Like I just felt like and kind of online. So it was just very isolating to go through this, and isolating, and it's still like isolating knowing that like this person is still obsessed with me, like they've, and this person is still fucking sent me a fucking letter on my birthday. Like, bro, leave me alone. Letter on my birthday. Like, bro. Yeah, I don't know how, I feel like I've talked about so much. I don't know how we got here. I just started talking, and I don't know how we got here. I couldn't stop. I haven't been reading comments, guys. I'll scroll through them in just a second. I'll scroll through them in just a second. I've just been like staring up at the ceiling, because I can't like read comments and talk at the same time. I'll scroll through them in just a second, because I can't like read comments and talk at the same time. I don't know. And like this person has given me so much, and like much anxiety, and honestly like maybe depression as well. Maybe depression as well. I don't know, definitely anxiety, definitely like PTSD like symptoms, like maybe depression as well. Anxiety, definitely like ever since this started, I really haven't been able to sleep at night anymore. Like I wake up in the middle of the night, and although I stopped waking up in the middle of the night scared, but I'm in the middle of the night, and scared, but I do still wake up in the middle of the night, and I don't understand why, because this used to not happen to me. I used to be able to middle of the night scared, and I don't understand why, because I used to be able to sleep through an entire night. But ever since this motherfucker came into my life and started to escalate, I wake up through an entire night, but and started to escalate, I would wake up like in fear. I don't wake up in fear anymore, but I do still wake up. I don't wake up, do still wake up. So like that's something that I've been dealing with from this individual, like thing that I've been dealing with, like, you know. gonna read the comments now. Or, like, scroll through. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll through really quickly. I don't know what y'all are yapping about, but Moni, I don't care. To all of the little incels in the comments, like, I don't care. You guys aren't hurting my feelings right now. You're actually not. The incels are, like, one of the only group of people that don't hurt my feelings. You're actually not. Because I can't take any of you guys seriously whatsoever. I really can't. So you guys don't frustrate me at all. So your little comments, they don't piss whatsoever. I really can't. So your little comments, they don't piss me off. They really don't. But they really don't. But I don't know. I'm honestly probably like, and so I want to also, I don't know, also reiterate that, like, I feel like I'm not a perfect person. I feel like a perfect person. I keep hurting people around me, and I keep, like, making people me, and I will upset with me, and I do know that, and I keep trying not to, and then, like, I do something else, and, like, people upset, keep trying not to, and then, like, I do again. It's like it just, like, keeps happening. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not again. It's like it's just like, and I'm not trying to, like, I'm not intentionally trying to do this. A lot of it is things that is things that I don't even think of that can be harmful or hurtful. And I don't know, it's just like, some of it does frustrate me, don't get me wrong. Like, whenever I want to talk about somebody who's harmed me, but they've also harmed another, some of it does frustrate me, don't get me wrong, but they've also harmed another person. So, like, me talking about them can not only harm, like, me, but also, like, another person. Like, that does frustrate me. Don't get me wrong. It does frustrate me and irritate me, especially given that, like, the other person harmed by this other individual has not, like, been the most careful with their words either. And definitely has caused some issues as well. The most careful with their words either. Has caused some issues as well in regards to this specific individual. I don't want to name them. But like, so it does still frustrate me, though, because, you know, like, I just want to be able to speak on, like, things that have harmed me, and I just can't really do that. So then, like, so some of it does frustrate me, but a lot of it, most of it is, you know, valid. So I just keep, like, I keep hurting people, honestly. Like, I don't think I'll have a community in, like a couple of weeks. Like, I think people are fed up with me. People are fed up with me. Like, I'm not gonna have a community in a couple of weeks, if this keeps happening. Honestly, I don't even know if I have a community after today, like, or at least, like, a close community. And, like, so people are just fed up with me. I'm not really sure, or at least, like, a clone. People are just but I'm also, like, I just have a lot of anxiety. So I don't want to get on a call with, like, 4 to 5 people who are, like, immensely mad at me and yelling at me. Like, I can't do the yelling anymore. The yelling is stressing me out. People who are, like, yelling at me. Like, I can't do the yelling anymore. Like, I can't have people yelling at me anymore either. Like, I get people are frustrated and upset and angry with me, but I just can't, like, the either. And upset and angry with me, but I just can't, like, the yelling, I can't do it anymore. So I can't, like, I don't know, I get, like, anxious to talk to people. I don't know, I get, like, anxious to who are frustrated with me because I'm scared that they're gonna yell at me. And so I get scared of people who are frustrated with me because I'm scared. So I get scared about that. So then I just like don't talk to them about something. Or then like I just kind of like let whatever I'm frustrated with or whatever they're frustrated with, like I kind of just don't respond to it because I just don't want the conversation to be bad, and I just, like it's my anxiety. I want the conversation to be bad, and so then that digs like a deeper hole. Deeper hole. And then like I don't know, like people will explain things to me and it sounds valid for sure. But then there's still this part of me that is like, but also my side is valid too. But then there's like, but also, do you know what I mean? So then it's like hard because I know that there are things that I've done that are wrong, for sure. And so it's hard to like navigate, for sure, navigate feelings of like knowing that you were wrong, knowing that another person was wrong, and then like navigate feelings of like a person was wrong, and then like just feeling like a bad person but also feeling invalidated, you know? So feeling invalidated. I don't know. I kind of like, I feel like I knew that this would happen. Like, I've been saying this for so long. That I'm gonna like get like cut out of this online community. Not cut out, but I'm not gonna be get like cut out. Not cut out. Like, I've just been saying it for a while. Like, I've had this feeling deep down inside that for a long time now that I'm just gonna like lose all community online, which like it does matter. Like, I know that online isn't everything, but since I do create content and I am a part of like, or I was a part of like TikTok debates, like community does matter. So I've just had this feeling deep down, like community does for a very long time. It's probably insecurity, but I've just had this feeling that like I'm gonna like lose all community online, and then like people are eventually like, oh my god, I will never forget the last thing that my ex-boyfriend said to me, which he was a rapist, so like this wasn't really valid from him, but it still haunts me. Like the last thing he ever said to me was really valid from him. Like the last thing he ever said to me, how many people need to drop you before you realize how shitty of a person you are, which like wasn't really valid coming from him because he's a rapist. Before you realize how shitty of a person, really valid coming from him because he's a rapist, so not really valid. But that really does, like I do think about that still. Really valid coming from him because he's a rapist. I do think about that. And it does upset me for sure. Even though like coming from him, like it doesn't make sense. Like, bro, you're a sexual predator. Like, you don't count. You don't get to say that. But like it still hurt. Like it like stabbed me in the heart, and like I don't know. You don't get to say that. But like it like stabbed me in the heart. And then like people drop me, and then it becomes true, and then it's like, well, was he like also like, was he telling the truth? Like, true, and then it's like, well, was he like telling the truth? Like, like, so telling the truth, like, So then that upsets me because he kind of clocked me there. Even though, like, again, it's not valid coming from him, but it does still hurt. And because he kind of clocked me there, but it does still hurt. And especially, like, whenever things start to happen that kind of make that become true in a way. It's so hot in my room. I need to get up and turn off the heat. I think the heat's on. I don't know why, but it's hot as fuck. It's all women. Guys, are you really just screaming it's all women in chat? Like, is that really all you guys have been doing for the last 20 minutes? All women? Guys, are you really just screaming all you guys have been doing for the last 20 I didn't come here for a pity party. So then cry about it. You didn't come here? Then leave. You go to party. So then cry here, then leave. You can always leave. Someone said life is better without Discord. You're probably right, honestly. But I just can't here, then leave. You go to Discord. You're probably right. On it, delete it. I have like attachment issues with it because that's where community is. You know? Is. You know? Discord is a I'm not going to say Discord is a gay app. I'm not going to say that. What I will say is Discord is a Discord is a very cringy app. Like anytime I talk about having Discord, people always side-eye me and I'm like, yeah, I know, it's weird. It's very weird. Like, trust, I'm aware. I hate Discord too. But that's like, it's the best app for communicating with people who you don't have like their numbers. I refuse to use Discord. Honestly, don't. Downloading Discord might have been one of the biggest mistakes of my life. Might have been. I don't know. Because you don't have like their numbers. Mistakes of my life. Because Discord is fine until you start getting involved in like server shit. Discord is fine until you start getting involved. Because Discord is fine until you start getting involved in server and like drama bullshit. You know, that's the issue with Discord. If you just have your friends on Discord until you start getting involved, drama bullshit. You know, that's Discord, it's not a big deal. Anyways, I'm gonna get off Discord, it's not a big deal. Off here, and honestly, like, I don't even know. I'm gonna get off and take off my makeup and I don't know, hopefully go to sleep without waking up in the middle of the night, but we'll see. Up in the middle of the night, but yeah, honestly, you're right, I do need a hug, but the person that I'm kind of like one of my exes who I hang out with sometimes still doesn't want to hang out right now and so yeah, no hug here. I'll just hug my comforter whenever I go to bed. Yeah, my comforter. Anyways, the men are so mad. You guys, I'm not paying attention to you. I'm not paying attention to you right now. At all. The men are so... I'm not paying attention to you right now. I'm paying attention to the people who I know who are in chat right now. Anyways, I'm paying attention to the people who I know. Anyways, Robert the Bruce, I'm a good person when I'm not, like, being the way that I am right now. I'm a good person when I'm not being the way that I am right now. And I do fear that I do feel like I'm a bad person in some ways. For sure. Like, definitely some ways. Definitely a bad friend. Again, I had like a fucking multi-hour conversation about that not that long ago with some people. again, I had like a fucking with some people. So I'm aware about that with some people. I'm aware. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna yeah, I don't know. Take off my makeup because it feels crusty and gross and I can't listen to this anymore. So anyways, thanks, Robert. I mean, yeah, no, I agree with that, but you know, it happens. Sometimes it happens unintentionally, which I don't really hold against the person, but it does still hurt. So, you know what? Which I don't really hold against the person. So, you know what's so funny? I have a block button, you guys. Isn't that so funny? I'll just block you. If you annoy me. So, yeah, no. Isn't that so funny? I'll just block. So, sometimes it happens unintentionally, and sometimes it is intentional. So, it's unintentionally and intentional. So, you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna like from moving forward, like the invalidation, especially, you know, I'm just gonna, especially in regards to my stalker, it's just gonna be like an auto block. It's just gotta be an auto block, especially if I like tell you like, hey, that was invalidating, like, and you double down, like, no, it wasn't. Okay, block, bye, boom, gone, fuck you, like, easy peasy. So I guess if that like, you know, like, I don't know, which is like still gonna hurt, but anyways, I am gonna, you know, like, but anyways, I am gonna go hopefully to bed, take off my makeup, but